All right, welcome to the vlog. Right now I'm filming this. It is August 21st, Sunday, 2022. I'm out at an event, and because we're having the Joe Bob Piggz and more Joe Bob last drive-in stuff, I wanted to tell you I'm having a fantastic night at the first official Mutant Fam meetup at West 6 Brewery in Lexington. And these are some of the fabulous mutants that are still here with all of us. We got Kendra, who's like the Captain Mutant of Lexington region. My man Jacob down there. We got Chad, we got everybody, we got Mitchell. I just felt like focusing on you, but that's how I do. Yes, all these folks are amazing. But we did have one thing to say to start this vlog off right, so... Hogzilla! 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 Let's do some shit. All right, hopefully you enjoyed that extra little opening. It's now 7 o'clock p.m. on August 23rd, 2022. It is a Wednesday. Be aware this vlog has been shot in various pieces all over the time, so time jumps are gonna happen back and forth. But also want to remind you, since I did in this opening, that I do time codes on all this stuff. So, you know, if you want to skip around, jump to the stuff you do want to see, skip the stuff you don't, or just come back and forth, then, you know, open up the description below, click that so you'll see the see more button. And, or I guess it just says more, but, and then you'll see all those blue numbers, and they'll explain to you what all the chapters are, or you'll see the gaps in the red timeline under the video, so you can jump around. But, I have already made the first cooking thing today, so that's what we're gonna jump into, but then I'm gonna jump into making the second cooking thing, which I will warn you is going to be a heart attack on a plate while Mary goes out and works in the yard. And then we'll get to some movie reviews, and we got more wedding updates and all that as well, so hang in there. We're about to try something very freaking crazy. All right, let's cook. Okay, so today we're back in last drive-in hot dog makings, and we're gonna make one in honor of Joe Bob. So we're going very Texas. We're also bringing some of the Hogzilli in. So first thing I'm gonna do is, instead of a regular bun, we're gonna put it on Texas toast. So I found a recipe. We're gonna take a crack at making Texas toast. So let's get this going, because Mary's actually heating up the grill. She's gonna handle the meat. She's good at that. You'd think I would be better at handling the meat, but surprisingly. All right, so we're basically gonna melt 1.5 sticks of butter. We're gonna mince 4 garlic cloves. I got more than that. I've got a 1/4 teaspoon of salt in here. She needed the salt. We're gonna do 2 teaspoons of garlic powder and 1/2 teaspoon of either parsley dried or Italian seasoning. And we're just gonna melt all that together. I have my oven at 400. We're gonna work with 2 different types of bread to see what we can work with here. And I feel like there was something else I was gonna say already, and I've already forgotten. But I don't know. So I guess what we'll do, it's not gonna take long for that to melt down. So let's get this first part out the way. I got this bakery bread. It is a sourdough, but it's country white. I wanted to have something I could cut some thick slices and then something a little more regular. So I'll cut up the rest later. Right now I'm just worried about getting out. And I've already got a pan lined with foil, and I did not secure this cutting board because I didn't have a lot to do here. So let's make these some nice thick slices so we'll know it'll hopefully hold the hot dog. Like, that's a pretty good slice right there. I don't like that I'm messing up the crust edge though. See if we can do a little better on the next one. That's much nicer. Okay. Get another 1/3 bit out of here. Yeah, I got some really thick slices. Now, I don't know if those are really gonna wrap around though. This thing needs to be like taller, so we're probably gonna end up using more of this. So I'm gonna let that bread stay that way. I'll do something with that later, maybe, or maybe it'll get stale and get fed to the birds. I don't know. Ooh, I should try making a bread pudding. Maybe. All right, so I'm gonna get that out of the way. We're gonna go ahead and get the butter melting. So we're actually gonna, I'll tell you what, we'll measure this out so you can see it. That way we can just move the camera over and get on that. We also have some very special dogs we may be working with today. So we want 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. And I'm gonna make this a little bit heaping of the dried parsley. All right, just give that a little mix around. All right, so we got our seasoning. Let's go ahead and get this burner on. We got a little saucepan here. Put that on like medium. We don't want the butter to burn. Let me grab my... Now see, I would have just done 4 cloves if I was gonna actually hand mince it, but y'all know this is how I jam now. So we're gonna have that ready to go. Let's go ahead and move the camera over. Oops, wrong direction. Wrong direction, sorry. My fingers slipped on it too, so. Actually, we can bring this over some. Let me reposition. Sorry for the shakiness. This will give you a little bit better idea so you can see in the pot. That is going. Thought about microwaving the butter, but honestly, I thought this way I can keep it a little bit warm while we're decorating. So we got our Tillamook sea salted. It did not, the recipe I found did not say salt or not, but since there's not a lot of salt in the recipe, you know. And now Mary, since I know I'm kind of stealing the large brush for this.
I've already done my...
Oh, okay, never mind. I just had an idea. Sorry, it was a little late. She's doing some vegetables while she's out there too, so I was gonna suggest you just toss them all in a bowl and then put them on the grill.
It doesn't work as well when you get with slabs of veggies.
Okay. In case you couldn't hear that, it doesn't work as well when you're dealing with slabs of veggies, which is fine. All right, I'm gonna start laying this out. And now let's get some other thick slices out. Bring that heat down a little bit. I don't like that sizzle for this since we're just trying to melt it down. That was also the oven actually preheating to 400 degrees. I mean, this stuff isn't super thick, but I think this will be a better size for wrapping around the dogs. So as usual, we're gonna go a few slices in, get something a little bit different.
On your speaker against the gun, go with the squirt gun.
Yeah. Okay. Let's put the bread back away. Then we'll have 6 slices to play with. And I mean, hey, you know, Texas toast is tasty, so.
Like our diets need it.
What?
Is it like our diets need it?
Yeah, that's the only thing. We are on vacation diet, and we have a lot of vlog stuff to film today too. Well, not a lot, but we have vlog stuff we do have to film. Also, I realized I want to get a pot for some Hogzilli.
I guess let me know when you need to get your stuff on the grill.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
That's what I said,
So,
let me know.
one of my containers of Hogzilli. We get a kettle out for that. Warm it up the old-fashioned way. That's how I roll. Let's see, how do I actually want to do this? No, we'll keep, okay, I got a better plan. Yeah. We'll use this when we're ready for it. All right, let me get a little spoon, start moving some things around here. Break this butter up a little bit so it can melt a little faster. Maybe bring the heat back up a touch. And then, let's see how much Hogzilli. Since we are just doing a batch for a chili dog or two, we don't want too much of this out. That's probably enough for a hot dog, but let's get another. So remember, we do have the Hogzilli video, which is just, it's a pork chili with 3 pork in it. 3 types of pork in it. Ground pork, chorizo, and bacon. All right, we're gonna take that heat back down now that it's pretty much melted through. I don't want to use that back burner for that. Okay, let's start getting let me check my recipe, make sure I do this right. I know the first thing was to melt down the butter. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not boil the butter. I took it all the way down to a low flame, just to keep it warm. Okay. In a medium bowl, melted butter, garlic powder, dry. So we're gonna put everything in there. Okay, that's what I figured. Let's start getting some garlic in. Give me a little knife for working with these casings. Ah, stop. Maybe if I take it off the actual direct heat there, it won't be so bad. Or actually, I'm just gonna turn the heat off for the moment. It's not gonna congeal that quickly. And we'll start just mincing out as much of the garlic as we can. Whoops, I'm about to lose my ring right into that butter. That would be very bad. Stop it. Woo! Good thing that's all going the same place. Yeah, again, I mean, I know there's arguments about using a mincer, but I don't have any problem with it. And then quite honestly, it's so much easier than hand dicing, and you know, it's a nice compromise of getting real fresh garlic, but not having to deal with how sticky it gets cutting it all up so small. But usually when I do this, because this does, as you're maybe seeing, I guess you're not really seeing it. Let's see if I can show you. But it leaves like a bit of the clove behind, so that's why I always try to use a little extra. Plus, I mean, garlic is awesome. But this thing can sometimes be a little bit of a problem in terms of lining it up. There we go. So this does recipe-wise call for 4 cloves of garlic. I don't mind going a little garlic heavy because I do love garlic. I think if you've been around my channel, you know this. Oh, that butter and garlic hitting together is starting to smell good. We will heat this back up a little bit on the flame just to give everything a chance to really get together here. Okay. Alrighty. Almost done. Well, I've got one more I want to do. All right. And last but not least, that'd be you. Okay. Excuse me. I learned it from Mary. And some of these you can like probably put back in there and mince some more. As a matter of fact, let's see what we can do. See if we can actually prove that theory. I just loaded a bunch of them back in, see what we can get happening here. It doesn't want to go up in position. There we go. Oh, I got the slicer. Got some in the slicer. Don't want that. Nah, it might be what we've done. I think what's done may be done. Nope, hold on. Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Okay, that's fine. We got plenty in there. So there's a little bit left on there. Okay, so that's the garlic. Let's get the seasoning in there. Now let's give this all a good stir. Make sure we get that clump of seasoning all broke up, garlic all through it. No real need to put the heat back on, actually. Oh, that smells incredible, though. Also, if you've seen other videos, we've played with making garlic bread before. And I've really wanted to try this style where we actually use a melted butter first. So it can kind of seep into the pores more. So I'm excited to see how this goes. Okay. So now we need to butter the bread, both sides. And get a paper towel because it's gonna get a little bit dirty. And silicone brush. Make sure I get some like good garlic chunks on these. And generously apply. But do try to keep an eye on the fact that you want to get both sides. I mean, obviously this was such an easy thing to make that if we had to make more, we could. Okay. Now I'll get some on these kind of bread. This is definitely soaking in on this kind of bread a lot faster. Okay, now I'm very excited about this. Okay, one more, and then we can go back, flip them, and get them done. Oh, I should have paid attention to how many slices it actually says this is for, to be honest. Okay, because I think I'm doing more than I should. Shocker. Alrighty, and just repeat. I can get a lot of garlic up here too. Get that off the side of the pan. I'm gonna be a little less liberal on this side initially, and then we'll see what we have left to work with and go back across it all. I think that's fair, you know? Since I did I think I'm only supposed to do like 4 or 5 pieces of bread. I think we're gonna do okay though. I think we're gonna be just about perfect. Try to break up this clump of garlic too, so I don't put too much of the garlic like right in the one bite. I mean, I would love that, but other people might not love that as much. Okay, that one's probably good, like doesn't really need more, which is good because we are getting down to what we have here. Okay, last one. I think we got just enough to do this and maybe go back on those first ones a tiny touch. Maybe. Alright, as you can see what we have left, not a lot. Okay. Made pretty good use of all that. And let me rinse this out real quick. Alright, we're gonna put these in the oven. And then we'll come back and prep a couple other things while Mary makes dogs. Let me get a... I guess I don't really need the oven mitt to put them in the oven. Alright, so it's 12 minutes, we're gonna flip it 6. Echo. Set timer for 12 minutes. Okay.
12 minutes. Starting now.
Let's go ahead and start heating the chili up. And working on cleaning up our space a little bit. Put that in my pocket so I don't lose it. I'm gonna leave the camera over there because it's just gonna be easier for everybody to see. I'm gonna pull that out in a few minutes. Although I guess maybe not, because now I realize I do want to turn it over and because you know, show you the veggie prep we're about to do, which is not anything crazy. We're really just gonna dice up some of these pickled onions that I made a long time ago and hope they're still good. Now there is gonna be an extra special ingredient to this at the end that I'm kind of excited for. Because this is supposed to be a Joe Bob dog, so we gotta really represent the man, you know? I'll clean that up better later. Yeah, I need a spoon. Whew. Wish I had a slightly smaller kettle for this, but I used my saucepan on the other one. And this is not the end of the Hogzilli either, we got plans. Okay, cleaning off the... Actually, all that garlic can go in the compost. So that can just go in there. Yes, you're sizzly, I know. I'll be back for you. Hope a little bit of bread in the compost is okay. I just realized I kind of scraped some corners in there. All right. Here's another stir. Yeah, this is just about heated up. Oh, it smells good though. I'm also hungry. Okay. Let's go ahead and just put this down to like a medium low because we're just trying to keep it hot. Oh, that's right, I was gonna use that for that. Well, you know what? Hang on here, we can just wipe this board off a little bit. And we use this side. It's still a little bit stained with whatever it was I last, even though it's been washed, whatever I last did. So we're just gonna do a little bit of a rough chop on these onions. Unless they're ruined. Nope, they're still good. Nice. Just keep an eye on this. Yeah. I think that's basically good, so I'm just gonna put that all the way to low, keep it warm. And a paring knife, that'll work for this. So I'm pretty much ready to make some of my dogs. What did you make? Just a whole pack of the Hebrew Nationals?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you got it. Oh yeah, I was gonna bring this over so they can see the onion. We're not gonna want a lot. This is literally just to top the dog a little bit, so that's probably fine.
So what am I cooking for you?
Well, definitely want to do the red ones in my beer fridge. I think actually, when you go to my beer fridge, definitely grab the red ones unless they're bad. See if the Boar sausage that's for a secret recipe in the future. If that's needing to be cooked soon, let's go ahead and do it. And then check those brats too. Yeah, I should have got a different knife for this. But it's working. I need to give that chili a stir. I hear it sizzling a little bit too. Nice little bite-sized pieces just for topping. Yeah, basically I only want the reds cleaned, but anything else, like if anything needs to be, cooked, I want the reds cooked. But if anything needs to be cooked, we'll go ahead and cook it up.
Let's see. Your bratwurst is August 11th.
Okay, so that should probably go ahead and get cooked.
Yeah. I probably won't be eating any of this, by the way. Bratwurst is just not my favorite.
That's fine. Either I will, or we'll give some to Dad, or whatever, or I'll make things with it, because I do have plans, so, you know.
Let's see.
That's the Boar sausage.
Yeah. Actually, that's
sell by 10:09. Okay, good. That can. Or I guess
January
9.
of 23.
Okay, those can definitely wait.
Okay.
I'm not ready for those then. Good. Although they may be done in this video, but we'll see. Those are what I really want today.
So by September 4th.
Okay, but those are what I want. Let me show them real quick. So this is what we're gonna do. Cooked hot sausage. Oh, where am I? Cooked hot sausage. So I don't know, it was just something different. I was trying to figure out something that seemed more Texas-y, more Joe Bob-y. How are we on time? Oh fuck, it just hit 6 minutes. Echo, cancel timer? I'll move that off for a minute.
Timer canceled.
Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm actually gonna let it go an extra minute on that side before we flip. I meant to set that timer for 6 minutes. I'm glad I noticed it right at 6 minutes. Because I set my timer for 12, but...
Okay.
Okay, so we got our pickled veg. And then we're gonna use, I was gonna do candied jalapenos, but then I have this hatch chili salsa, or like green chilies, New Mexico, get a little New Mexico flavor. Because we're kind of going for the, okay.
Sorry. I need to get a nice.
I know. We're kind of going for the, you know, Texas, Mexico, Southwest, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just want to represent the Southwest, so. I took my chili off the heat, because it was just going too long. Let me put this back in the fridge. Excuse me, Aaron. Sorry, buddy. That bread is smelling amazing. Let's take another look at it. Yeah. Actually, I guess it'll cook while it's flipped, too. So let's go ahead and pull the bread out. Let me bring the camera back over. So you can see what we're doing. That is very interesting that the thick deli bread has pools of butter swimming around it. The thin pieces do not. Should I? Let's use a spatula. I don't know that I should just use my hand. Don't know how hot it is, you know? Oh, crap baskets. Crap baskets. Come on. And yeah, this is coming out pretty good. It seems. Okay. Let's get them back in the oven for like another 6. Echo. Set timer for 6 minutes.
6 minutes, starting now.
All right, thank you. Okay, let me put my onions away. And I'm gonna grab some of these secret ingredients, which I was ill prepared for. Okay, there's one. Show that off in a minute. And this other one I need to get from across the room. Look at that. There it is. Okay. So, whoa. Okay, just kick the ball. It's fine, just a ball. All right, first thing, I will show you this. We're gonna put a little hot sauce on there. And you know I love my hot sauces, all kinds of crazy gourmet hot sauces and whatnot. But because we're going for what we're going for, we're gonna throw some Texas Pete on there. So let's go ahead and get that open. I'm not sure I've had Texas Pete.
Hey, Cuban Pete.
And honestly too, should Joe Bob, Mr. Briggs himself, ever see this, which he might. I know a lot of the Last Drive-In folks do watch some of these things. If he has suggestions, or you know, that for a sausage he'd rather be having, or a hot sauce he'd rather be having, or anything like that, I will definitely remake it. Because this is definitely the first attempt at the Joe Bob dog. I'm not telling you the name yet, unless I already have. It's probably in the title, now that I think about it.
You put something in it. What?
Also, I forgot to mention, I do like to tell you when I'm doing this, because where we are getting ready for honeymoon and all that, we're doing stuff kind of early and ahead of time. So it is 6:46 p.m. Wednesday, August 17th, 2022. I have 13,650 steps for today. We'll get into what that's about later. That's ready to go. Toast has a few minutes. Dogs have a few minutes. These hot dogs are looking good. I'm going to tell my pops if he wants to come get some, he can, I assume.
Sure. I got mine.
Oh, we got a ton of other buns back in the laundry. We got brioche buns and shit if you'd rather.
Nah, I'm good with these. But I think this one may have gotten attacked by cats.
Possibly.
Oh, I'll take it. Trying to get through the massive backlog of bread that we have before we go on vacation.
Yeah.
Or honeymoon, or...
Yeah, I know. I keep wanting to call it vacation too, but I mean, you know, technically it is honeymoon.
It's a moon of honey.
Okay. Yeah, so we're basically good to go. Waiting on my dogs and my bread, which should not be that long. This bread looks and smells.
Just message your dad, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I told him no delivery currently, because we're both, you know, cooking. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting excited about this dog, Mary.
This is a hot dog, not an actual dog.
Shh. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and reveal the secret ingredient because I may want to get it ready. We're gonna crumble some microwave pork rinds on top. Yes, microwave pork rinds. If you didn't know, these are a thing. I had completely forgotten about them. I loved them when I was a kid.
They've been around that long.
Oh, they've been around a long time. And Joe Bob reminded me of these maybe a year or so ago, and then we stumbled across some, and I was like, well, if we're gonna make a Joe Bob hot dog, we gotta have some microwave pork rinds on there. So how do we do this? All right, remove the plastic, unfold, shake the bag. Microwave. Side up for 1 to 2 minutes. Stop when bag stops expanding. Do not leave unattended. Product does not pop, and the bag may not fully expand like popcorn. Carefully open. Okay. 1 to 2 minutes. Well, you know what? We're gonna have to wait on the bread. Oh, geez, look at that though. There's like not well packaged. There's freaking pork. Okay. You don't see that every day. Oh, I see. We're just trying to get them distributed, so it's not all in the middle. I think is what we're trying to do.
I have not worked with those before.
Oh, did they go fast or something?
They went real fast.
Oh, crap baskets. Yeah, no, that is the. I mean, we got backup option, you know, in case they went bad, but. So we might be having a pretty burned. We might be having a charred dog here. You got about a minute on this bread, apparently. I'm gonna eyeball it. I don't know why I put the glove on. Mostly because I'm excited. Ooh, actually, where I let it run a minute on the other side, I think it might be done. We don't want it too hot. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. So I do think it is 6 and 6. Oh man. Look at this. If you could only smell it. Okay, well, it sounds like we're about to start building. Why is he sad? Like, bro. Dad's like, thanks, but I'll pass tonight. He's like, sad guy. And I'll just be like, sorry, we're both cooking. And then show him that bread. All right, well, if that's the case, let me get this over here. Let me turn off the oven. And let's make these microwave. Echo, cancel timer. Where's the bag? Here's the bag. So 1 to 2 minutes and we're gonna watch it. All right. We'll watch it in a minute. We don't need to watch it right away, I don't think. So I'm gonna want a plate for this. What's gonna show up? Blue. Blue. It's gonna show real nice on blue. Also, I kind of want to look under one of these. Oh yeah, those are nice. And those are nice too, but I can tell you right now, that was a mistake because those are not gonna fold. These, I think, will fold. And maybe work. We'll find out. Okay. You what?
Go ahead and pull them since these
Okay.
are pre-cooked.
Right, yeah, they just needed it. Oh, fuck,
I
city.
think this one's...
Yeah, show. Here's the look if you're trying to see it.
I said, I have never worked with these before.
That's why I'm...
They were like on the grill on the lowest setting for about 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay, so yeah, you really want to do those fast if you get them.
Yeah.
If you're in Lexington, I found them at Critchfield's Meats.
But I think this one mill should be okay, especially if you turn it over.
I can work with it.
Because like I said, I didn't cook the other side.
Yeah, it's good. Hold on. Oh no, we have a problem.
What?
Where the light's not working, I can't watch this bag.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Where's the flashlight?
Yeah, because I'm almost out of time here. Let me do it. Hurry. You can set that down somewhere. Okay, that bag is not expanded like at all. Oh, it's starting to now. 26 seconds left. We'll probably just let it go the full 2 minutes. It's 15 seconds. I'm gonna let it go a little bit longer because it's expanding like good now. Actually, that 2 minutes may be just right. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop it right at 2 minutes. I got more bags if that was a failure.
I think I can smell it. Do we have chopped onions?
Behind, see the tomato sauce behind there? There's a little bit of sweet onion left.
Alright, thank you.
Watch behind you for microwave door.
Alright.
Okay.
Behind you.
Alright, so 1 to 2 minutes. That's when you stop. Bag is hot. Doesn't say to let it wait.
That looks like harder than nothing.
Well, yeah.
Do you remember it being like that when you were a kid?
No, I don't remember much at all about it. You know what I want to do? I kind of just want to take scissors to the top. Oh, never mind. That works. Okay. We have some chicharrones. Ooh, those smell good.
Is chicharrones Mexican for pork rind?
It's like pork skin.
Spanish, I should say.
Okay. Little bit. Well, no, that's pretty dang good. Well, I guess it's time to build a sandwich, build a dog. Let's see what we can do here. All right, we're gonna start with you. I don't think I need mustard on this because of the chili and everything. Now the real trick here is just, okay. That's gonna work, I think. Okay. I need to get to my dogs and then I don't need to cross anymore. Okay. Although, theoretically, a smaller dog would probably be better here, but... So, yeah, that kind of works. Let's get some chili.
I'll make by overcompensating.
Okay, we'll get some chili on there. Try to spread that out where it'll go correctly. Probably should have plated this on something else. We'll fold it in a minute. All right, let's get some Texas Pete hot sauce on there. All right, some pickled red onion. Okay. Oh, shoot. Should have had this open. Yay, Mary's grippers. I'm gonna use a fork so we don't bring too much of the salsa water with us. A little bit there. There. Oh, totally missed. Well, I mean, I am trying to make this like pretty for a photo. I realized I should have built this on a different plate. Come on, everything is fighting against me now. All right, let's put some of these pork rinds on there. I was gonna crumble them up, but let's just leave them this way. They'll be more noticeable as to what they actually are. Okay, and now I might theoretically need Mary's help just to even see how this is gonna work. I definitely need her help for filming
Well,
it.
I need to check the grill.
Okay, go, you got a second. Sorry. Trying to, fudge. Oh, there we go. Well, let me see what I can do photo-wise with that. That actually kind of works. Let me take it into the light. All right, I'll be back in a minute. We'll give you a close-up. All right, it keeps falling apart. I was trying to give you beautiful footage, but like everything just keeps slopping down it. Should use the smaller dog, because it's gonna be hard to wrap that around it. But I got a good feeling about the flavor and the taste. So I'm gonna hand the camera off to Mary. You wanna go around the other side of me if you don't mind? And let her get me filming it. And try to get a thumbnail option too if I can.
I do feel like this is a knife and fork situation.
That actually probably looks pretty cool.
Kind of looks like a sliggin.
What if it's more like...
There you go.
That's definitely the prettier side. I don't even know how to do this. First bite's just gonna be weenie.
Unhinge your jaw? I don't know.
Which is good, I get to taste what this tastes. Oh.
So is it spicy?
Mm-mm. No, well, that might be the hot sauce though. That's really good. Okay, here we go. Shit. Oh, damn. I don't even think that's like the best bite yet, but that is good. The heat from the chili and the salsa. A little hint of brightness from the onion. The buttery garlic on the toast. The toast was a great call, honestly. If I can just get bigger bread or something. You know, I probably...
You need to take a loaf and cut it along the... Yeah.
That's what I was just starting to think, yeah. You want to get in like kind of close on this over here, just give a little show them a little bit of the.
I will need to get back out shortly.
All right, well here, let me get this. Let me get this bite in at least, because this should be a pork rind bite.
Okay. I kind of feel like you're hinting big with some of these things are so huge. This is like, so you had to call off the wedding because he dislocated his jaw?
Oh my god. That is awesome. And the pork rinds in that bite, that was a perfect bite. Chili, everything. This is actually a super fucking winner. It's a super fucking wiener. All right, well, I'm gonna finish this in peace since Mary needs to go, so we'll bop out on Joe Bob. Okay, so just real quick, I figured we should give you a close-up of the toast. That hot dog is so good, though. I did end up having like a knife and fork and it fell apart on me. Not the bun, just all the chili and stuff kept wanting to fall out because the dog was so big. So either go with a smaller sausage or go with bigger toast. But Mary and I would actually just try the bread. So we're gonna split a piece here. So I'm gonna flip the camera around so you can see us try that. Man, it's spicy stuff though. Whew. Okay, we're gonna take this one, just tear it in half. I'll take whichever piece you don't want. So bottom, top, it's nice and crispy. Still soft on the inside.
This might be one of your better batches.
This is a keeper. That is awesome. Yeah. So it proves the theory. Most of the other garlic breads I've ever made, you mix up the butter like cold, well, not cold, but like room temperature. And we always feel like it doesn't sog into the bread enough. This, you've got like, look at that. You can see the butter is all, like on a slice like this is almost all the way through. And it makes a big difference. And the garlic in there is nice. The seasoning's nice. Oh, y'all saw how easy that was to make? Highly recommend. God damn. And this is on the Pepperidge Farm Farmhouse Hearty White. That was a really good bread for this. Shit, a lot of calories. Oh, right, we do those microwave pork rinds. I don't know if I said this in the video. I don't know if I undercooked them, overcooked them, or what, but some of them are hard as a rock. So chew with caution.
I think you may have ended up overcooking them if you didn't know what to expect as far as that expansion goes.
Yeah, probably.
I guess.
Maybe we'll find out in the future. Anyways, should we call it? I mean, you aren't going to be able to tell me in time because the video has to come out before you even know. But I'm debating on if we call this the Joe Dog Piggz or the Joe Bob Piggz, because then we can still use the Joe Dog Briggs dog or something. What do you think, Mary?
I might as well go to Joe Bob Piggz.
Joe Bob Piggz? Yeah. I like it. All right, more vlog to come at some point. Okay, this is maybe one of my craziest hot dog creations yet. So, building on the Hogzillito Chili we made, the 3-pork chili. If you're new here, go back and look at that if you're looking for it. And then building a little bit on the Joe Bob Piggz. It's a similar thing, but it is different. Today we're gonna make the heart attack on a plate that I like to call the Hogzillito. This is a Hogzilli Chili hot dog burrito. And we're gonna go nuts with it. So, we're gonna start with something neither of us have ever tried before. I got this from Critchfield Meats in Lexington. Oh, am I gonna have a pair of gloves?
Do you need gloves?
Well, I know you need, do you have gloves for, you know what, I'll figure it out.
There are more gloves down here, they're just the larger size.
I'll probably do that. I'm gonna have to delicately handle a whole thing of like bacon, like really getting my hands in there. I prefer to use gloves. Anyways, I'll figure it out. I got large ones.
Okay.
Yeah. So boar sausage. Why not get another type of pork in there? We are doing Hogzilla, so, you know, Hogzilla themed. And this is weird though, because they're like sell by January 9th, 2023, so. Never done these before. We're just gonna do them on a grill pan in here. Mary's too busy to grill for me, understandably. Not complaining, it almost sounded like a complaint. So here's the plan. We're gonna grill up the boar sausages. We are gonna put them, I may have to cut it in half to fit. This is the biggest tortillas I can get. We're gonna put them on flour tortillas. And we're gonna put some of the Hogzilli chili in there. We're gonna wrap that tortilla up. Then we're gonna wrap that tortilla in bacon and deep fry it. Then we're gonna put that on a plate. I know. We're gonna hit it with more Hogzilli chili. We're gonna drizzle some Rico's nacho cheese. We're gonna make the basic avocado crema. We'll do that here first, and we're gonna hit it with that. And then we're probably gonna hit it with some diced pickled red onion. And why not? Let's throw some of that hatch chili salsa on there. And that should be the Hogzillito. I hope I don't eat the whole thing. All right, well, first things first though, let's get this crema made. This shouldn't be too much. It's a pretty simple recipe. It's pretty common with everybody. I hope I have half a cup of cilantro here. Some of it had gone bad, so I kind of picked through. So it's half a cup of cilantro, half a cup of sour cream, the juice of 1 lime. I got some old limes here, but I do have some newer ones if I don't like those when I get them open. And 2 medium avocados. These are maybe kind of large, but also these might have gone a little too far, or they might be perfect. But I do have a couple of fresher ones if those are bad. So, first things first, let's deal with this. I do have my food processor on the side. That's what we're gonna use to blend up the crema. We've made this before. It's freaking delicious. It goes on a whole bunch of stuff. And so I'm just gonna rough chop this. It's going in the food processor, so I've already rinsed it off and all that. So again, we aren't fine chopping this, but we do want to give the food processor a little bit of a head start. Actually, I missed that one. That's a bad leaf. Okay. Get some of these big leaves off the knife here. Give them another little choppa. Get to the choppa. Oh, shite. Gob shite. Yeah, I think we got about half a cup. We'll be all right. Okay. Of course, I didn't think this through. I love cilantro, but just like garlic, man, it's kind of a pain in the butt, sticky kind of thing, so can be a little rough to deal with. Let's get that stem a little more refined. Get this the fork out of the way. All right, I'm just gonna kind of get it with my hands. We'll just have to rinse my hands back off. But yeah, I'd say that's about half a cup. That's, you know, it might be just a tiny bit shy, but not too bad. I'm just throwing it in the food processor to the side. First ingredient in. Of course, I will move the camera when we go over here to actually work it. I use the knife to get one last little board scrape up. Sorry, having to pick a lot of it off my fingers as best I can here. And if you are one of those poor unfortunate souls that think cilantro tastes like soap, if you have that gene in your system, I am terribly sorry, because those of us that get to enjoy cilantro are blessed with a very delicious herb and seasoning. And I still think it's really weird that it's like literally a genetic thing for people, that if you think cilantro tastes like soap or tastes awful, it's most likely just because you have that in your system. And I'm very glad I'm not like that. Because I would hate, I guess I would never really know what I'm missing out on, so maybe it wouldn't be that bad, but. Yeah, we don't have a lot of ingredient prep today, so. It's mostly just grilling and frying and warming up. Honestly, that's about the most difficult ingredient prep for this video I have today, but I do have another little thing I'm doing for a future video. I don't know if I can get any more. Maybe just a tiny bit more. Because like I said, we are kind of banking some videos for when we go on vacation, so I'm also just trying to get ahead on all this stuff, so as we get, I keep saying vacation, I mean honeymoon. So as we get closer to actually our wedding, which is like 23 days, actually more, closer to 24, but 23-ish days from now, the filming of this, it's getting a little, it's gonna get a little hectic. So the more I can get out of the way now, the better off we'll be later. But obviously we'll give you a wedding update a little later tonight, and you'll see where we're at with things. Some really good progress here and there. I'm gonna clean this board off a bit. Oh, that's way too much water. What have I done? Yeah, sorry, I gotta pull it up. Crap. Oh, this was not the way to do this at all. Good job, Eric. Give me one moment. Let me deal with this. And not knock the entire new roll of paper towels off into the sink, running sink. All right. That should do the trick, and then we'll just flip it over and use this side. That was what we needed the most security for anyways. All right, let's juice a lime. Try this one. Can it please? Yeah, that's still pretty good. I don't think it was gonna last much longer, but. I know I probably could have just squeezed these, but I do feel like I get a lot more juice out when I do this. Get an extra little squeezy. I'm pretty sure the only other prepping ingredient is dicing up some onion. Which you don't really have to do. Well, I guess I gotta do work with the avocados, okay. Okay. That should be good. Rinse this again. I'm excited. This is gonna be an interesting test, especially doing the bacon part. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and put in the lime juice. Maybe I should have waited the last second, quite honestly, so it doesn't end up kind of cooking that. We're gonna want a teaspoon of salt. I'm just grabbing a teaspoon of kosher salt and throwing them in the bucket. I don't know that I need to move the camera for you to see that, really. Okay. Done. Get the half cup of sour cream in here. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Not bad. Come on. Okay. Get out of there. You can do it. And is that a full? Yeah, that's a good half cup. I'm gonna put this in the thing, the food processor. Use the scoop, my spoon to scrape out a little extra. It's not one of those recipes that has to be 100,000% perfect. We're not baking yet. Someday. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and say that's good. And now we gotta work. I'm gonna put this away. Then we'll go work the avocados and see if these are good or if we're gonna do something else. Okay. Avocados. Right, that way. Good. Like, they mostly feel good. I put these in the fridge a few days ago, just trying to keep them where I wanted them a little bit longer, but there are some pretty squishy spots in here, so I don't know. Okay, we're gonna work around the giant seed pod. Watch your fingers. This is coming apart a little too easy. Well, actually, not bad. And it looks like it's still good, so okay, let's just cut the other one up and then I'll show you spooning everything out. Let's hope we can get just as lucky, because these might actually be just where we wanted them. Ay, ooh. Okay, good. Okay, a little bruised up here, but you know what? These are larger, so we can stand to lose a little meat. And I did feel the tip of my fork, or my of my knife go right here, but looks like I did not stab, so whew, got lucky. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use one of these. We're gonna take 2 spoons so we can, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to get some of this nastier parts out here, just so I don't accidentally, you know, get that in there. And the rest of it should be good. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna move the camera over here for while I scoop out the insides.
Give me a couple of paper towels.
Shoitly. Separated? Got it? Cool. All right, so let's just scoop the avocados in to the thing here. Kind of checking the outsides. Can you try to get anything? No, it's pretty good. Woo! Oh, that's why I was glad to do this over the thing. Get as much of this in here as we can. Okay. Not bad. Yeah. All right, that's pretty good. Almost there. This one's a little bit firmer. I'm starting to get the hang of picking avocados. It is a little tricky at first. It's all about the softness and kind of a little squeeze. I did, shit.
What?
The little avocado nub fell down in there. Luckily, I see where it is, and it's as easy to get to as anything could be once it falls down in here. Which is not to say it's easy.
You mean the stem?
Yeah, the stem, yeah, sorry.
What's the nub?
Let's see, maybe 2 long forks and get down in there like chopsticks.
Or maybe chopsticks.
Or maybe chopsticks. Alright, let's see. Oh, the blade is stuck in a position I can't. Okay, maybe I can scooch it. There we go. There we go.
Ta-da!
Success! I'm glad I noticed. That works fine.
Don't forget to put those in the compost.
I'm gonna. I'm just not doing it all at once. I'm gonna do it all at once, basically. Alright, so last one. Going in. Yeah, Mary, these are the original avocados, and you know what? They're pretty much exactly where I want them for this.
Awesome.
So we got real lucky. But now I have more avocados to play with. Make some guacamole. I got all those peppers from the garden.
Please use my peppers.
I'm planning on it. I got some ideas. Man, I got some nice chocolate habaneros coming in. The white habaneros are starting to come in. Some really good jalapenos popping up. Amazing tons of Thai red chilies. And tons of like red serrano. That's some good stuff. Okay, so that's everything. We got the lime juice, the sour cream, the avocado, and the cilantro. I'll just clean off the lip here a little bit where I missed a hair. Okay. And we're just gonna blend. Pretty simple. Like I said, this is probably the hardest cooking we're doing today. All right, cats, Daddy's gonna make loud noise as if anybody's around. Don't freak out. We'll do a little pulse first. We're gonna taste for seasoning. If you need a little more salt or anything. That looks pretty good. We're also probably getting a little side, a little scrape down while we're in there and give it one more little blast, just so we don't, lose some good stuff up here. Smells good. Yeah, it looks like it could still use some combining, but see what we got flavor-wise. That's perfect. It's good. Like I said, I'm gonna give it one more little blitz. Loud noise. All right, we got that. I will work on getting this into our squeeze bottle once we start getting the Boar sausages going. So,
Leaving the door open and Jack around my room and I don't feel like
gotcha.
trying to fish him out.
Alrighty. And we have avocado crema. Alright, set that knife aside for later. Let me clean up my little mess here. Into the compost chute, flyboy. What an interesting smell you've discovered. Alright, the rest of it's gonna get washed away. Okay. Maybe we'll use this for a drink, I don't know. I don't know what I'm making yet. Alright, let me clean this down. because I think all that's really left is gonna be cutting up some onions, so I think we're pretty good with that. We don't need a lot of space. All right, so I need to move these tortillas so I don't catch them on fire. And we'll move the grill pan like this. So let me bring the camera back down and over. For now, that's fine. La-di-da-di-di. So we want a medium heat, apparently. Oh, fuck you. Mary has the touch. I don't know why. Oh, whew. Blow some of that gas out of there. Stinky gas. Uh-oh. Oh, that was Mary. I thought I heard cats being naughty. All right, let's try that again. There we go. I'm gonna go a little over medium. I mean, I kind of want to make all 4 of these, but at the same time, making 4 on a grill pan like this just doesn't work wonders. Doesn't work wonderfully. Looks like I can get in here and just take out 2 when we're ready. That's what I'm gonna do. And then we'll save the other 2 for another time. I'm getting a bag ready for it. What was that, gallon, quart, probably a quart? No, that's not gonna be. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Nothing else, I can go that way with it. All right, groovy. So is this just tear open? Nope, that was just excess stuff. All right. Let me, let's see, we're on a, okay. I should use the kitchen shears for this. I'm gonna wait till we're ready. And I think that's non-stick, so we'll use some plastic tipped thingies. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and put this leftover Hogzilli. Work on getting it in a pot. We're pretty ways away from cooking it, but yeah, use a big old spoon. Yeah, this is fine. Plop. Like, I feel like that's enough chili to go in it. So I'm just gonna warm that up first. And then we'll take some more out and warm it up to put on top. All right, that pan's about ready. Okay. I'm gonna cut it open over the trash. Might have been a poor decision. I have no idea if this is good or not. Never had boar sausage. Damn it. Alright. No, I need to be able to tug on the top, man. Okay. Oh, there we go. That worked a little bit better. I just had to get it started. I could peel it off. Alright. Let's go for it. Let's put 2 down. Ooh, these are very kind of soft. Nice little sizzle. Okay, that'll do the trick. Won't spill out everywhere. So I can get you in a baggie, please. Thank you. Echo, set timer for 12 minutes. Echo, set timer for 12 minutes.
12 minutes. Starting now.
I need to turn. Echo, stop. Don't by the way me. I'm doing stuff. Also need to go open Mary's bedroom door and let Jack out. I hear him crying. So, give me just 1 second, everybody. Be right back. Enjoy the soothing tones of a sizzling boar sausage. You gonna come out here? They're just gonna be in there and meow. Whatever, I guess they're just roaming free in Mary's room. Oh, and that's right, I was having an issue on my Crema thing. I washed this one out last night and it's not quite dry. But I think it's probably okay. Alright, let's start loading our Crema in. Get a little funnel. Big boy funnel. For this one, we'll use the big boy funnel. Oh, what am I gonna do here? Okay, so I need to get that out. Alright, I do see the issue there. I'm gonna do it in front of you. I'm getting the blade out and I'm gonna scrape some of the excess off. Keep as much of this beautiful deliciousness as we can. Alrighty. Good. Alright. How are we doing? Alright, I need to turn those in just a second. Actually, yeah, we're gonna wait a sec. And okay. Am I good with the flame? I can actually move this over a little bit. Get a little more centered on my flame. And I'm thinking I can go ahead and turn. I'm gonna give it like just a few more seconds. I'm supposed to do these on each side. I don't know how to get them on the inside curve there. I'll just probably turn them a couple of times. Ooh, a lot of fat coming off it. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Actually, let me use this. Okay, hand fan, you can get out the way now. Keep that away from the flame. Alright, back to trying to get this happening. Oh, Mary started the lawnmower. I was like, what the fudge? Okay. I have to force it down through. It's a little thick, but it'll go. Ooh, careful. Don't want to knock the whole thing over. I don't know if I really needed to funnel it.
Well, how's everybody doing out there? Y'all doing all right? You make sure you tip your wait staff.
I mean, I know it's going. It's just, it seems to be taking a bit longer than I thought it would. I feel like those old Heinz ketchup commercials, like, good things come to those who wait. Alright. Almost got this batch down in there. How we fix for time? Got about a minute. Oh, I need to be heating up my oil too, actually. I meant to do that when we started here. Hopefully my oil's still good. It didn't smell bad or anything, but when I emptied my oil pan, there was some like kind of dirty oil left behind, so this is definitely the last use of this oil. Hey. Cool. All right, we're coming back for more, but I want to get the oil going. So I just gotta get my stuff hooked up here. plugged in. Basket out of the way. Actually, no, basket can go down in and warm up. I don't know. I'm gonna have to. Okay. Honestly, what I'm doing, I probably really should have set up a Dutch oven. Going all the way to 374, and mine goes. All right, I should probably flip these. Yep. Ooh. Cool. About halfway there. Let me get this out of the way. Clean as you go, as best you can. It does make life so much easier. Okay, those sausages are starting to smell good. Sorry, this takes all the concentration. And alright, we got a couple minutes before we're gonna turn those again. Actually, kind of squeezing on this funnel a little bit seems to help, and this seems to be my best method. Or it was until I said that. Squeezing and unsqueezing, huh? Alright. Yeah, this is actually almost done. Nice. Oh yeah. All right. The avocado will make this all healthy, so don't worry about it. Trust me, you want to get as much of this out as you can. This stuff is very good. Done just about what I can, though. Within reason, you know. All right. And probably need to turn those, don't I? Oh yeah, I do. Shit. All right. Oh, that smells so good. Oh yeah. All right, we're gonna give them a few more minutes there, and then I'm gonna kind of give the ends a little bit of a push if I can, just to get a little color on them. Nothing else. But honestly, those are probably about done. You're looking for like 160 on your temperature. I'm gonna assume I'm doing it right myself. Come on. That last little bit in there. Oh man, you can't really see it going in. Sorry, everybody. Okay. All right. Whoop! Shit! I didn't know I had that glob. All right, we'll rinse all that shit off in a minute. Oh man, okay. It's like right on the edge of this. I don't want to smush it up under there. There we go. And we get the rest from there, I think. All right. I need to clean that lip off just a hair. And yeah, we have almost a full bottle, so that's quite nice. And I've already cut the tip of this particular one to be perfect for this to actually squeeze out. So there you go. Fresh avocado crema. Dogs that are about ready to go. Next we're gonna need to prep thing. Well, not really sure. Let's go ahead and be warming up the, move my tortillas so I don't burn them. Warming up the chili a little bit. Set on a medium. That is not going to take very long to warm that tiny bit up. Now these do have about 50 seconds on that side, but I'm going to go ahead and try to like yeah, put a little color there. Get some color on this bottom part of it though. Excuse me. Yeah, that worked. Guess I need something to put these on. Echo, cancel alarm. Actually, in that case, oh shit, why did I turn that burner off? That's dumb. Back on, medium heat. I'm just gonna switch my things over. That looks pretty good. And that looks pretty good as well. Nice, all right. You out of the way. Let's move you over here. More efficient. All right. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, I am not the world's best at, stir around, the world's best at wrapping burritos, but we'll see what happens here today. I don't know. Oh God, it smells good. Oh, how do I want to go about this? All right, so never done a bacon wrap burrito or like this. Never done a, what do they actually call it? Enchilada. But I looked it up real quick just to get an idea how it goes, and I found Sam the cooking guy was doing it, but he wasn't deep frying, but I'm gonna deep fry. Yeah, that chili is just about where we want it for this. Because again, it's gonna get a little more heat in the deep fryer, of course. Is it preheated? Not yet. All right, so anyways, the trick he used, and we're gonna go for it. Now granted, he had a much larger burrito to work with, is he laid down parchment paper and laid all his bacon out on it so that then he could like use that to kind of roll it up as a sheet. And then I'll probably just build my burrito on top of that. So I know some people don't like gloves, some people, you know, I mean, because they can become a crutch, but I'm like, eh. Oh, those are masks. Okay, let me get into this box. Oh, wait, what happened to my baggy ones? Did I go through all those? Okay, well, fine. Can I fit in those? They'll be a little big, but they'll be fine. There you go. All right. Good enough for government work. Actually, I might have to go through 2 sets. I don't know. We'll figure this out. So we can see what I'm doing here, right? Yeah, good. All right, where are the meat scissors? Oh boy. This is such a terrible idea. It's gonna be amazing, but it's a terrible caloric idea. I have been so freaking good on my diet the last couple of weeks, and like I'm at, not what I would call an all-time low, but I'm pretty much at like the first major weight milestone goal to be back down to something. And I'm a little sad that I'm about to ruin that today. Hopefully I won't ruin it too badly. But we'll see. Because like I said, I may not eat this entire thing, at least not in one sitting, because it's going to be a lot. Alright, let's start laying this bacon out. We're going to have it overlap a little bit. Because the bacon I learned from when we did the other hot dog, it will shrink as we go. And I'd like this to be fairly well coated. And I'm probably going to use the whole package. It might not even be enough to actually coat the whole burrito if I'm not careful. This is definitely a bit of a fattier bacon, sadly, so it's probably going to shrink quite a bit. And we keep in mind it's be about the size of the tortilla, so we're looking about a 10-inch depth here. Oh my god, I'm going to use a whole thing of bacon, aren't I? Maybe not. Maybe we can get away with that, do you think? Because I'll have to fold in the ends. Yeah, I think we'll stop there. Figure out something to do with this bacon so I don't waste it. I guess I could just throw it in a pan and cook it. Big old greasy mess. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna just set this to the side for the moment. And then I am going to carefully set this somewhere. Maybe, if I can find somewhere to set it. And I'm just gonna sit here for a minute. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna, because we don't necessarily need that. Okay, I can work with that. I can work with that. But I guess I'm just gonna use two. Screw it. I knew it was gonna be a heavy dish day. All right. Now we're gonna build this a little bit. And I'm even already changing or adding to the plan a little. Now let's see if I can actually do a good job building this out correctly. So, I definitely want to get a sausage in there. I'm gonna take the smaller one. That'll work. I don't have to cut that up. All right. And let's get this chili. That's about just the right amount. Okay. And you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put some nacho cheese in the middle of this. This is the change I just made in my mind. Let's get a little cheese in there. Now I thought about going to make an actual queso and everything, but again, we are kind of, you know, it's Hogzilla. We're doing last drive-in representation, and you gotta use the best theater and drive-in nacho cheese in the world, which is Rico's. And I'm not gonna heat this up yet, because it's definitely gonna find some heat in that fryer. So we get a nice little dollop. Try to get enough that there's some in each of the, and then like the whole thing. Okay. All right, wish me luck. So I know we want to bring in the ends. I want to fold that in. And then we want to smush that. That's not bad, actually. That's kind of nice. So now we're gonna swap these back out. And I am gonna use more gloves because I really gotta work this bacon onto this thing. And I just don't like the feel of meat. Also, in case you're wondering, I do have like eczema. It's not crazy bad, but it tends to be worse on my hands, so if I can put on gloves and have one less time to soak my hands and dry them out, it's better for me. All right, so moment of truth. Honestly, just deep frying that like that would be really tasty, but come on, we gotta have some fun. Okay, and I definitely have a little bit more bacon than I meant, which is fine. We're just going to scooch it in some. That's a little better. All right. All right. Still scooch in. Okay, that should be enough. Okay. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Actually, I need to move this a little further down. Is this gonna work? This is a very delicate process. It's also kind of tightening up the burrito, which is good. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, now the other issue I have is my deep fryer is actually kind of shallow. And it's on the shallow end of the oil right now too. So, I think I can do this one-handed. Let me move the camera over. I will give you a better position once I get this in there. But, yeah, I'm gonna pick this up and take it over there. I need to move these tortillas. Towel and okay, we're definitely we're definitely to temperature, and let's wish it luck. It should only take a few minutes. Jesus Christ! Oh fuck me! Fuck me! Fuck me! Forgot to lift the basket. I didn't want to drop it into the oil. Is that on? I'm doing this backwards. There we go. Okay, firmly secure. Oh, it's already, ooh, almost hit, see, I almost did the thing that people say don't. Okay, so here we go. Echo, set timer, for 6 minutes.
6 minutes, starting now.
Okay, now we may have to, yeah, I don't know. We are gonna rest this when it's done. So that may be helpful. I'm gonna try to give you a better camera view. Hi, buddy. Woo! So much smoke. Pardon the shaky cam. Oh, and then pardon the poor angle. I'll fix that. Oh, that sucker is spitting. Nope, wrong direction. Not that you're gonna get to see a lot from here, but try to give you some kind of better vantage point. Okay, I'm gonna get some more Hogzilli on the stove and keep an eye on this. Okay, well that was an absolute fail. All the bacon has unwrapped off the burrito. What the fuck? Well, that sucks. All right, well, we'll work with what we can work with. So I'm throwing about that much more Hogzillito chili in here to warm up, to top it with. Need some metal tongs to work with in the flipping of the burrito. I don't know how I'm gonna make this work. I also need to break down some of these. This is the thing, when you experiment, sometimes it's a failure, so that already kind of sucks a bit that, you know. The bacon unraveled. And I put it cut side down, so that's really weird that it unraveled off the top. But maybe we can create some form of a, you know, like a blanket of bacon. You know what I'm saying? They'll still look bacon wrapped. All right, so it's been 2 minutes and 45 seconds since I called out that timer. Let's flip this. Okay, I'm gonna put it up here. The bacon totally shriveled off the top here. It's like more of a blanket of bacon.
Okay. So you didn't secure it?
Well, toothpicks are not your friend, but it's still gonna look cool. Back in for a few more minutes, just to give that downside a little bit more of a cook. But look, come look, it looks pretty cool. I mean, don't get too close to the oil in case it splatters, but. Oh shit, my chili is. Oh shit. Burned a little. It's alright, it'll still be good.
So are you almost done then?
Yeah, I gotta cut up some onions, and that's about the only last thing.
You're gonna try the onions from outside?
No, I mean the pickled red onion.
Oh, okay.
I just want to dice it up. Actually, I might not even dice it up. I probably will. All right, I'm gonna call that chili heated since I burned a little. This puppy is probably actually done. That bacon looks perfect. So I'm gonna pull it. We're gonna let it drain here for a minute. I'll go ahead and turn off the heat. Okay. So yeah, you can see the beauty already in that basket. When you see it up close. Okay, let's see if I can do this without fucking it all up. Oh,
Sorry.
how did I flip it before? Yeah, now, come on. Work with me. Okay, cool. We're gonna set that on a tray to cool off. Feels beautifully crispy. Feels freaking awesome. Oh yeah, the tortilla itself is looking beautiful. So I'm gonna reset the camera back over for the building session here. Whoops, sorry, I'm stuck on a cat toy. Sorry. All right. Oh shit, and I do want to heat up the cheese a little bit now. Alright. Like going in like 3 11-second increments and stirring in between. Oh, we're so close, everybody. Oh, I'm so excited about this. Okay. Ooh, that actually warmed up a lot quicker than I intended. And another 11, and I think it'll be fine, actually. Echo, cancel timer. Hope I can get that burn off of that pot pretty easy. Okay, smoke it. I guess because it's not a full thing. All right, so that's out of my way. Quick dice some of these onions up. That's how you want to actually reposition the camera. There we go. Fork me, baby. Fork me all night long. That looks good. Yeah, sure. I think these onions are about to die. Quick little rough dice. Leave some chunky bites. There we go. I think that's good. Okay. All right. Now, let us build. I'm gonna put on a blue plate. Man, I really want to. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the burrito. I'm bringing it in close, and I've got to get some photos of this sucker. It is gorgeous. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Oh, there we go. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this. And then if you can kind of see the actual tortilla is nice under there. Nice and golden brown. I am going to take a picture of just this, and then we're going to dress it up. And then we're going to stupidly try it. This is not a good spot for lighting. Yeah, I need to take this over to a better light. Hold on. Bear with me. Better? Almost. Maybe if I get between the sun. There we go. Ooh. Look what you're doing here. Nah, it doesn't work. I get it. This is why I like to cook earlier. I get good sunlight. I don't have good sunlight right now, and this camera's not doing this thing justice. Let me try pro mode. See if I can control it a little bit. There we go. Oops, a little lighter than I want. Okay, that's the befores. Okay, now we build. Let's get some chili on this sucker. I know, is it really a burrito if it's a knife and fork? I don't know. I mean, you can question me on the naming, but I mean, come on. This is gonna be so dope. Push that in there. All right, we wanna get it with, so I wanna get it with the cheese, but I want a wonga. Let's use a little funnel. This is gonna burn my finger, I hope not. This is more about styling purposes, honestly. Okay. Okay, this is not gonna work the way I want it to. It's a little viscous, so we're just gonna kind of dot it. Maybe that'll look pretty. Yeah. Come on. Oh, you know what else I was supposed to add to this and now I haven't done? Shit. Let me get the cheese on here. Maybe we can still do it. That one extra porky finishing touch. Yeah, this kind of works. All right, as good as that's gonna get, I think. Okay. Again, as inspired by the Joe Bob Piggz, microwave pork rind time. But this time, we're gonna do it for 90 seconds instead of 2 minutes. If you recall last time, some of them came out really, might have had a bad bag too, but let's try 95 seconds. Some of them kind of got overdone, stale and dangerous to chomp on. All right, while that's happening, let's get this puppy dressed with some avocado crema. Give me a squirt bag, please. It's always good to kind of get it started. Okay, then we're gonna. Oh, that's beautiful. That's fucking beautiful. Okay. Some of these pickled onions. That's great. And now let's get some of the Hatch chili sauce. Salsa. So this came from Pepper Palace. It has a nice little kick. Use a fork so it kind of drains some of the liquid out. You don't want it to be too sloppy. And let's see if we can gently. Okay, guess we're gonna use that much, huh? All right. Little squeeze inside the jar. Oh, baby. No, don't make it ugly. Holy shit. All right, 4 seconds on the pork rinds. There it is. See if this is better or worse. Grab here to open, okay. Careful. I'm afraid of like popping open a steam burn, there we go. Okay. Pork rind. Pork rind. Pork rind. And pork rind, holy shit. And then you have the insanity. The absolute insanity that is the Hogzillito. Holy shit, that is way too much fucking food. All right, let me find out where Mary is so we can get you all some close-ups and stuff. Woo! All right, here we go. Look at this. Look at this. This is not the best place to show it. The colors are clashing, but oh my god. Look at all that. That's gonna be so insane. That is gonna be insane. Absolutely not eating this entire thing. Absolutely not. This thing has got to be like 3,000 calories. Easily 3,000 calories. But holy shit. Holy pig shit. Okay, here comes the Mary to help me check this out. Kind of just want to see her reaction to it. Well, yeah, when you started to have a reaction, I thought you were giving me one. Oh, crap. Did I just... Oh, goddamn. That was my fault. Pretty sure it's blurred out, but...
Oh. So, how you getting that in your mouth?
Knife and fork. It's definitely a knife and fork. Plus, I kind of want to cut it in the middle and give a cross section. So I'm going to hand this off to you, and I'm going to go back over here and find me a place to do it.
Right here, sizzling.
The oil is cooling. Stuff dripping down in there and cooling.
Okay.
So I'll probably end up eating over here.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, Jesus, man.
Yeah.
I'm insane. I am a monster. I'm a mad
Yeah.
scientist.
Yeah. He needs help. Are these the first ones again? The fresh pig skins?
Yeah, I did it in like 95 seconds. I think the pork rinds, I think they came out better.
That was last time, yeah.
Yeah, it was like 2 minutes last time. All right, let's see if we can get a cross section going here.
You really should invite your dad over.
Well, I'm into the sausage. Almost through it.
You know he's getting some resistance.
Well, also the plate's sliding. That's being a pain. No, I got it. I'm good. Get over here. I want you to get this because it's not going to hold for very long once I get in here for the cross section.
You want to get out of the way?
Yeah, fuck. It's just...
Oh.
It did not... The cross section did not turn... I was hoping it'd be a little tighter in there.
It's something. It's all
Yeah.
the same color. That's part of the problem.
That bacon was what was holding it
This
together.
underneath of it'll help hold your cleaner.
Yeah, for when I'm trying to get a bite here, because holy shit.
Yeah, just make sure you get the
Edge, yeah, I got you. All right. Oh my damn God.
Why do you do this to yourself?
Because I'm a crazy genius. Yeah, it's just a mess.
Yep.
I'm just trying to get a nice little bite with a little everything in it.
So you get a top-down
Oh
shot
my
here.
God.
So they actually see what you're dealing with.
That's still way too big of a bite. But we'll see what we can do here. Got some chili, some
I'd take a few scoops to get all into your mouth.
right? All right, shit.
Thumbnail, yeah. So first of all, not temperature too, not too hot temperature wise. Okay. Because physically burning your mouth is not fun.
No, temperature's fine.
Now there's like some of the sports peppers I see in there.
No, that's hatch chilies.
Oh,
the hatch chili salsa.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's fucking really good.
So how's the spice level?
Well, it's as spicy as the Hogzilli and a little bit of hatch chili.
Is hatch chili a hot chili? I do not know.
It can be, and it's got some heat, but this is like I would say this is a 4 out of 10, 3 out of 10, 4 out of 10 in terms of the heat scales. So I mean, it's kind of right around. It may be a little much for you, but it may be right at your cusp.
Maybe a healthy dollop of the crema.
Yeah. Oh man, I want to make sure I get some.
So how's the have you tried the boar sausage on its own?
No, but we have one cooked over there. It's probably a little cool now, but am I actually getting bacon in there? Like I see the bacon.
How can you tell everything's like the same color?
I know. Plus there's like bacon in the chili and
You want to cheek towards the camera?
they're from bacon. Well, one thing is the texture of the boar sausage. It's a little rough at times. Careful over that.
Oh, be careful.
Like, getting it separated is a little weird. All right, let me see if I can find Mary a little bite here to try. Oh, that crispy. You couldn't hear it over her crunch from that distance especially, but I just had a real nice cut into the bacon crispy crunchity.
I think you may have still gone a little too long on those. A lot of them look overdone.
Well, it's hard to tell from visually. Yeah, I'm trying to get you a piece. Yeah, but see, the problem is also putting a sausage in any kind in a burrito, it's just gonna want to slop right out. I'm trying to make you a slightly more crema. Make sure you get some sausage and some bacon and some cheese. I know it's kind of a huge bite. You think you can handle that?
I probably. You got that? Let's see, have a fork.
I mean, this is not really gonna be her jam per se, but
Okay, the boar stuff, not bad.
yeah.
Whew, and there goes the heat.
Yeah.
It's primarily because probably because I don't have the palate you have. I just basically taste chili.
I will admit the chili is pretty overpowering here. That is the one thing with it, so I probably
But
should have
it's-
gone a little lighter.
On the whole, it's not bad, but I cannot get below that.
Honestly, I probably should have bacon wrapped the sausage. I should have bacon wrapped the sausage, deep fried that, like I almost did. Then just put a tortilla and deep fry that. And then use half the chili, like what's on the outside, not as much on the inside as well. Kind of dress the top the same. So if I make it again, I'd probably do it like that. But it is quite tasty. But holy hell, it's a lot of food. All right, I'm probably gonna finish that half, and then that'll I don't know, that may never get eaten because I don't know how well that'll keep. But hey, you know what? It was the first time deep frying tortilla, and look at that golden beautifulness right there. Okay, what do you think about that golden beautiful tortilla? Like, you can get a much better look at it now.
Yeah.
So I definitely need to take a crack at chicken enchiladas.
Yeah, no, that looks good.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna eat. We got more to do.
Everybody's favorite time, dishes.
There's no way I'm getting all the dishes in. Those aren't fitting. I gotta wait on that oil to cool and toss it before I can clean that out. But I actually got a lot more in here than I thought I would this time. You know, so not bad. Playing a little Tetris. And then of course that oil should drain or cool, and later tonight I'll drain it and into a bottle and wrap it and toss it. Also, I left this in oil box position, so I don't think I fucked this up. I'm just glad this didn't slide out on me until I locked it back, because that would have sucked. But yeah, on this you do have to wait for the oil to fully cool if you don't want to drain it into the plastic, or it'll just melt like a mofo. But I've mostly got everything cleaned back up for the most part. I need to run these dishes. I gotta film another little thing. Mary and I gotta film a couple of movie reviews. Some for this video. And a wedding update. We're gonna watch some TV, then I'll make a cocktail, we'll talk video games, and wrap this one up. All right, thank you everybody, we'll be back in a sec. Okay, so it is, come on. Nope. Sorry, it's late, I'm drunk. 3:13 a.m., August 23rd, 2022, it's a Tuesday. I have a cool little haul. I went out shopping for Halloween stuff and Disney park stuff. Because I'm all into Disney stuff, so I just want to show you some cool stuff. Some of it's from today, some of it's not. I went to Party City. I gotta put batteries in it, but I'm gonna start collecting creepy light up pumpkins. This is my second one to go around my Halloween tree, which I'll show you more about later. Pretty excited about this thing. Looks pretty cool. As you may know, my new favorite Disney film, Lilo and Stitch. I found me some cool Halloween pants. I was like, oh yeah. I would love my Joe Bob pants, but these are gonna be nice for the season to switch between. Something else I found I thought was pretty cool, but I maybe wasn't gonna get it, but Mary thought it was pretty cool too when I showed her a picture. So at least for the Halloween season, I got this cool doormat. We'll put this one out front during Halloween. We got other cool places we can put it. Stitch is my new favorite Disney character. Something that came from Amazon today, in case you're curious. I got the groomsmen bow ties, because with the bow ties, you don't really need to overpay for bow ties. They're not clip-ons, they're like the middle ground clip-ons. Like, they're not just the bow tie, they do have a strap of fabric, hooks, hook tie. We got everybody's there. I've been learning about lounge fly bags. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get into it, and you know what, hell, if nothing else, I'm gonna collect a few, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna use these in some of the parks. Now granted, this is gonna be more of the Universal parks, and yes, it's her universe, I don't care. Ashley Eckstein's cool. She makes a lot of stuff for dudes too. Just kind of getting into these, and Hot Topic had them buy one, get one 30% off, because there was two I really liked, but this one, as soon as I saw it, I'm like, okay, that'll be a cool park bag. I'm gonna use that probably. Or if nothing else, I could collect it. But then I decided, well, since it's 30% off, check out that awesome Beetlejuice one. So these are also just all Universal. I'm not saying these movies are Universal, but Universal Park characters. So there's some Star Wars ones. There's some other ones I've seen. I'm looking into it. I just thought I'd get a couple of these to either collect and or test and see how I feel about them. They are tiny, but that's the point. They're meant to be park bags. I'm showing you a lot of stuff out of order. Also, at Boxed Lunch, I got a Stitch Christmas tree ornament. They had a bunch of cool ones, but like, I had to do that. That's just too cool. I found a couple of these. I like pins. I like blind box stuff. We got the Loungefly blind box pins, and they're Disney cats on milk cartons. So come on, those are gonna be cool. Mary and I will probably open those in these vlogs. So then I went to Party City, where I found that guy. And there's something I heard they had that I was really excited about. And I'm like, please don't have them, please don't have them. They had one left of each. And they're very expensive. I was like, I have to buy them. And of course, Mary's like, they probably just put one out at a time. So everybody's like, they only have one left of each. I'm gonna go buy them. I'm like, I know, I'm the sucker, I'm the sucker. We have these amazing Halloween 3 licensed masks. All three of them, of course, they're also from the newer Halloween films, as they have put them in there. But I mean, these are like full-headed masks. They have like hard, actual silver shamrock novelty, you know, like the buttons. Like if you know the movie, you know. This guy even comes with a perfect like blowjob mouth. I don't know what that's about. You could skull fuck this guy, sorry. But these are so cool, and I don't really regret it. I'm gonna get some cool like styrofoam heads or something to put these on. I'm just really excited about them. I'm so in the Halloween mood. I'm so ready for our honeymoon. We'll tell you more about it in the wedding talk, but like there's been a lot of wedding band stuff going on, and it's getting nuts. We're at like 26, actually I guess technically we might be at 25 days now till the wedding as if I'm filming this, so yeah, but these are pretty cool. Mildly weatherproof. Torrential downpours, you probably want to throw a thing on them. But lots of room, lots of pockets, probably more than I need most park days. As I've learned about bags, we're gonna need, you know, sometimes you're gonna want a smaller bag, sometimes you're gonna want a bigger bag. These are gonna be considered our bigger park bags. Plus they're just actually kind of cool. I get it, I get the Loungefly thing. I saw so many of them that I really, oh my God, like the zipper is a machete. I didn't even realize that till just now. You know, they got things on the side here. These are some of the less expensive ones. Box Lunch has some quite pricey ones. They are fairly rigid. They will hold their shape. They're pretty well packed. Honestly, this is the first time I've opened it. And I'm glad. Sorry for the shaky cam. Because I almost forgot something else very important I want to show you. But you know, pretty deep. You get some inside pockets. Some of these are going to be different from others. No pockets really in the front, but still pretty rigid. I imagine they're going to fit well. It's late. I'm going to fit them. I'm going to play it out in a minute. So the thing I almost forgot to show you, and I have to keep these upside down, is to not show my home address. We got our first ever Disney Magic Bands. Now, when we booked for the honeymoon, or anytime you book for a Disney park hotel, I'm gonna drink, hold on. Apparently back in the day, they used to give you free Magic Bands. They don't quite do that anymore, but they do give you a discount. They just launched Magic Band Plus, and I think we got like 10 bucks off. Might have been like $5 per thing, or I don't know if it's $10. Actually, you know what? It's $10 per thing. Yeah. Because what I'm gonna show you are new Magic Band, newish Magic Band Plus designs. We had them engraved so Mary and I could tell whose is whose when we start buying similar ones, because there's so many more of these I really want. They just dropped some new ones today, like the Electric Parade and some Marvel ones that I kind of really want. But these are our first two. If you don't know what Magic Bands are, they're like not quite smartwatches, but similar in the sense you can have like your credit card on there to buy stuff and be like boop, your hotel door key like boop, your park tickets, your fast passes, all that kind of stuff can go right on there. And these are just also really fun collectibles. I'm gonna have to open this awkwardly to not show you. Let's see which one this is. We got the Disney 50th anniversary logo in there. And yes, this is the first set we ordered. And of course, I love that even on this, they print Eric and Mary. And you know, I had to get the Grogu band. And I love this Disney Spirals 50th that Mary got. I definitely want one of those. Let's see if I can get to it. Just to give you an idea where the engraving goes. Sorry, I'm doing this through the camera. Can you see? Come on. Sorry for the... it's late. I've been drinking. So you can see where the engraving is. I probably should have put Eric B. well in the front in the future. So those are really cool. You're going to get your chargers. As far as I know, you can't buy the chargers separately. So buying extra Magic Bands gets you extra chargers. Let me show you the other ones we initially chosen. My camera won't autofocus now. That's awesome. Bet you can't tell whose is whose. That's a joke. Obviously, I don't even mean with the names, but of course I had to get. There's 3 awesome Star Wars ones. These are my favorite 2. I also love Mary's fireworks design. I would love to get my hands on that. More chargers, and there you go. You get like the Magic Kingdom lit up. And some Darth Vader-y stuff. Obviously, we'll show these off more in the future. I'm very excited about them. More chargers. And at the very least, it makes sense for each person to have 2. Because, you know, you can leave one on a charger, have one charged, and if something goes wrong with one, now you pretty much will have to resync it to your phone every time. But I've seen people do it. theoretically very easy, but hell of a cool haul day. And I'm so in the Halloween mood. Mary and I are going out soon. Who knows what else you might see us get. I'm wanting to build a haunted house. We're not going to do that. I'm wanting to build dark rides. We're not going to do that. I mean, maybe someday. But this might be the year we get our first Halloween animatronic. We'll see. We're spending enough money on everything else we really shouldn't, but I'm so freaking into it. Okay, that said, I gotta get some wedding planning done, so I'll put this in one of the vlogs somewhere at some point. Hi, Mary.
Hi.
So Mary got a couple of costumes. This is a park costume. So she is gonna do a Lilo.
I have black hair at the time. So.
Right? And I'm gonna do like a park version of Stitch, which is mostly just ears and a tail and gloves and a colorful shirt.
Yeah.
But then for what we're actually gonna be for Halloween, here's Mary's costume, which is pretty much gonna tell you what mine is, but I'll show you mine in a little bit later. But Mary's gonna be Morticia. Yes, I'm gonna be Gomez. She's just putting them away. I gotta eat, it's late. I got the Spooky Town thing. I'm very excited about that. I got some spider lights. I'm excited about that. Poster frames. I got more stuff. I'll show you in a little bit. Okay, just a few other things I got in this Halloween haul is these cute little candy corn lights for my Halloween tree. So that's gonna be pretty cool. We got a power system for our Spooky Town stuff. We found a couple other Spooky Town things we might order. We're really excited about. We caught this thing on sale. Simpsons Park Bag. It's different material, a little lighter, something that maybe you feel a little better if we get rained on without expectations, because we are going to get bag ponchos just in case as well. Trying to be super prepared. And then I'm a little bit concerned. I haven't opened this to see if the mustache is actually in there. Honestly, too, I might get a different mustache anyways, because I'm hesitant to glue one to my face, but I'm gonna need one. But there's my Gomez Adams thing. So I promised you I would show you that stuff. I also got some 12 by 18 frames for my other Joe Bob Jamboree art. And I think that is everything that I'm gonna be able to fit in this video, because I do not have time to go out Wednesday. I've got to stay home and cook and finish this vlog. So. Thursday we're going to a different spirit Halloween, so we'll see what shows up in the next video. All right, let's move on. Hey, welcome to our review. Mary and I, in IMAX, got to see Dragon Ball Superhero.
Woohoo!
Woohoo, you fools!
This isn't even my final vlog.
Yes, we found, I have a bad camera angle, sorry. That one was on me. We, showed them back too. Found that the other day. That was also in the merch hauls that'll be in this video. Which reminds me, is there anything else I was gonna put in that merch haul? Maybe. I think I've shown most everything. Whatever. All right, so obviously big Dragon Ball fans. Her long time, me recent, but I've watched everything except GT and some of the movies. And loved the hell out of Broly. Had a blast with this. Me personally, I'm not there. The art style isn't as important to me, so well, I'm like way bigger because I'm like way up here. Isn't as important to me as some people, so I didn't really have a problem with 3D animation or any of that. I thought it looked gorgeous almost 90% of the time. I loved the story. I loved the character arcs they gave. The music was great. The action had me on the edge of my seat. There was a little emotion. I thought some bad things were gonna happen, and some of my favorite characters get to do some fun stuff. And that was my overall, I loved the hell out of it. And I'd like to see it again, not that we have time.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. I was a little iffy on the CG, but once I got used to it, it was fine. It was not, would you say it was kind of like the Kakarot game?
Yeah, it made me want to play Kakarot. I started replaying it on the Xbox. But yeah, it has a vibe of that, which I think they may be going for. And I'm like, hey, if it allows them to get us more Dragon Ball anime sooner, then I'm all for it. Because I miss having, like, you know, seasons of Super to look forward to.
Well, the rumor is that Toei's was basically using Dragon Ball as a test subject to see how well whoever this new system was worked or went over with the audience, because then they might start doing it with things like One Piece or... Right,
and I think and plenty of Americans are not accepting of the new style, but I think Americans in general are probably more accepting of it because it's...
Number one in the box office this week.
I was gonna say, it made like over $20 million. It was number one, and I could understand. And I
made $20 million this weekend.
It's opening weekend. It made $20 million.
Oh, okay.
It was the number one. But I can understand, and I may be talking up my butt here, but I would understand if Japanese audiences who have a higher reverence for anime and the art of it than we do in America might be more put off than we were here. Although I'm sure some people here. I know some people were. I've heard some people. But I loved it, man. It was such a good time going back to, and I'm not going to spoil anything outside of what's in trailers, but going back to like playing with the Red Ribbon Army again, which I love because I love the original Dragon Ball. I'm a big fan of that. The comedy in that is something I love. Like I always thought the original Dragon Ball was the comedy, Z was the action show, and then Super really did a good blend of the comedy of Dragon Ball and the action of Z.
Yeah.
So Super's kind of my favorite, but if I had to choose between the originals, I'm going Dragon Ball because the comedy just kills me. And they both have great action and comedy, but one's more prevalent than the other.
Yeah, no, it was great, and I kind of want to see the subtitle because I want to see how many of the
Changes.
There was a lot of stuff feels like ad-lib background lines. You know, where characters like throwing lines at each other that were in the background, basically.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, like in Broly, the Broly movie, where it's Vegeta and Goku have Broly chasing them, and then they come up on Frieza and goes, "Hey, your turn!" And then they teleport out, and Frieza's like, "Oh crap."
Yeah, that was really fun. I wouldn't give too much more detail.
But that "your turn" line was an American line.
Wow.
There was no dialogue there in the Japanese version.
Wow, well that was awesome. Yeah, and if we had time, we'd go see it in subtitle. Now I prefer, some animes we prefer sub, some we prefer dub. For me, Dragon Ball, I need it dubbed because those are just the voices I'm used to. I don't have anything against the sub voices, but they're so different from the dub voices that when I try to watch sub, like when we have to on occasion, I'm like, oh, this is totally
Goku
throwing me
your biggest
off.
problem?
Huh? Yeah, that's the biggest change for sure.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not knocking it at all. It's just I got into it with a dub, and that's how I now hear it. Actually, honestly, how I really hear it is Team 4-Star.
Yeah. Yeah, for better or for worse.
Yeah. I kind of wish that's what Krillin actually
But
sounded
yeah,
like.
the actress that does the Japanese Goku voice, she's like 80 something.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird someday. But can we talk about the actual
sure,
movie?
Yeah.
So the Red Ribbon was great. The Android stuff was great. There are some new characters you're gonna fall in love with. Some may or may not make it through this movie, and you're gonna be happy or sad about that. But I quite enjoyed all of that, and like there's some cool new versions of characters, you know, with power-ups and stuff. There's some great like, oh shit, yeah! There's some fist pumping moments. And like I said, the battle at the end is really good, and I felt stakes in that battle, and I felt like, oh, some people may not get out of this, and I'm not going to tell you if they did or didn't, but I was like, damn.
Yeah.
And there's some people complain a lot about fan service, but I really loved the fan service. There really is some fan service, like without spoiling anything. There's like moments where it's like, literally it's like, you know, somebody has a certain power and they just haven't used it in forever, and like they'll just throw away the line like, oh yeah, I forgot I can do that. You know? It's like, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing.
Yeah, there are some of those are some of the lines where I'm sitting going like, were those actually in the original script, or are we ad-libbing? Because
and we'll definitely see the sub at least on Blu-ray or whatever, if we don't get a chance to go back to theaters. But you know, things are rushing. But loved it. Would gladly go see it again. It was great in IMAX. It was a great experience in IMAX as well. Seeing it on that huge screen and that loud system and just really feeling it was fantastic. And the rest of the crowd seemed to really enjoy it too. There was a lot of good laughing and cheering, and it was a good time.
Yeah. I really like the character designs for the Gamma 1 and 2.
Yeah, I really love it.
And how they do some of the special effects. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Okay. But I was also going to say with the Gammas, if I wasn't already spending all this other crazy money, I would be on that Bandai or Big Bad Toy Store getting those Fig Warts. I haven't bought a Fig Warts in a while, but I'm like, I kind of want those.
Yeah.
And before we get out of here, we won't spoil it. There is some stuff with Goku and Vegeta, you know, and all that, because they had to reference it, and it is awesome because there's some other characters you might not expect in those scenes, and some really funny revelations or connections in those scenes. Also a big fan of the introduction of Bulma in this because it was really funny. And then most importantly, make sure I don't know if it was mid or post, but there's an extra scene, and it is one of the greatest Dragon Ball Super scenes they've ever done.
Yeah, it's at the very end.
And it's monumental. You need to make sure you see that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was at the very end.
Okay, but like I'm just saying, like I'm telling y'all, you need a huge thing happens in that scene, and it's adorable, and it's as beautifully done as it can be done.
Yeah. Now there are rumors that we may get another season of Super.
There should. It made a ton of money. It's a money printing machine. I don't see that, you know.
So it's kind of going to be interesting to see how that goes forward, because they basically said the manga and the anime are no longer canon with each other.
Yeah, which is interesting. I don't have to worry about reading the manga. It's all right. I've still got a couple of moths left in here. If you remember, we figured out last week. So, well, she figured out, but yeah. So that's gonna be cool. And again, it's weird because where it's a Japanese thing, it's not as if this was a completely American-made thing. Oh, we'd already have like 10 more seasons of Super because there would be an exec somewhere like, I don't care what you got to do it. I want my paychecks, you know. But anyways, loved it. Highly recommend. Again, depending on how much of a stickler for things you are, if you just like the characters, the world, the story, you're probably going to have a good time.
And not that anybody at Toys watching this, but learn how to advertise your crap.
Well, again, I think because this underperformed initially and got not stellar reviews early in Japan, they thought, oh no.
Well, there wasn't that much advertising. I don't know if there was that much advertising in Japan.
But I'm saying, like, I think like it may have tested low. So they thought, oh, let's not put too much more money into this if it's going to fail.
They advertised the hell out of Broly, but...
Yeah, but that was also Broly, and they knew they had something, and it had been longer than this since we had... No, it hadn't been longer than this, but because it was like 4 years since Broly. But anyways, this review is going way longer, and we have a lot still to do.
That's Dragon Ball.
I know. That's why I let it go a little bit longer. But loved it. Can't wait to see it again. And I wanted to watch Broly when I came home, but I didn't get to because I had other things to do. All right, we got another movie to talk about. So Mary and I, Shrinkalatus. I don't know. So we're gonna give you our thoughts on a years later rewatch of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Just a few minute discussion here. And to set the stage, you know, obviously we're gonna do some Harry Potter.
You wanna try that again?
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
There you go.
Or the Philosopher's Stone, depending on where you are. So yeah, it's been a long time. I kind of really lost my love, especially after Fantastic Beasts movies, which I still haven't seen the third one. I'll be changing that. I just was but now that we're going to the park, we're gonna experience it, we're gonna get the wands and have fun. I was like, we definitely gotta rewatch it. And I'd wanted to rewatch the Harry Potter saga for a while. So we, on the big screen, went ahead and watched the first one. And you know what? It still holds up pretty well.
Yeah.
It's still pretty damn good.
Some of the CGI is not as good as it could be, but all things considered, yes, it holds up.
Yeah, because it was like 2002 or something like that. Like, it was a while. Now I need to know.
I think Fluffy was okay, but that troll was kind of like, eh.
Yeah, like you said, there's some back and forth. When did Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone release? Oh, 2001. So, you know, this is like right after Phantom Menace. So the effects, yeah. The story is fun. The kids are fun. Their connections are fun. Snape's interesting.
Everybody's so much younger.
Yeah, that's for dang sure. There was a bit
Not
more...
just kids.
Yeah, there was a bit more montaginess near the end with some of the story than I remember. Like a lot of scenes, kind of a lot of stuff that I thought was longer and more drawn out and spaced out was like, oh, no, boom, 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 and it's a lot shorter and tighter than I remember.
Yeah, that third act is pretty short.
Yeah. So honestly, when it was kind of over, it's like, oh, shit, it's over? Oh, okay. But I mean, it's good. And John Williams' music is still fucking, chef's kiss to John Williams, man. I don't know if we'll ever get another John Williams. There's just some kind of magic in his music writing and composing and orchestrating and his whole team. So really had a blast with that. I was able to pay a little bit more attention. I'm trying to pay more attention so I'll know the names of things, or when somebody's like, oh, we're going to Hogsmeade. I know what that is. Oh, we're going to Diagon Alley. I mean, of course I know that one, but you know, or like we had some Gringotts Bank stuff in there. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Just, you know. So I'm trying to remember a bunch of this stuff, like James and Lily Potter, the parents' name. So, you know, I'm trying to commit it so I can get more out of our trip and have a good time with it. I think Jack's gonna try and get in that chair. He's got an awful angle from there, but he did it. Good job, Jackalito. Always giving him new nicknames. Let's see, anything else we want to talk about it? Because again, this is more of a re-review.
Yeah.
Not that we ever reviewed it before.
No, I mean, it's fun. It holds up.
Yeah, and especially the first one. I mean, the first one was really good. Really well directed, well cast as well. Young Neville's a trip. Yep. Points, yep. Yeah, young Neville's a real trip in that, though. And it's fun kind of knowing who's bad guys, who's good guys, and all that stuff as well, so.
Jack, what are you thinking?
Hi, Cheeky Jack. What's that, buddy? You smell the peanut oil and grease up there? No, he's just gonna take a nap. All right, we don't really got anything else, so we're gonna move on to the wedding update. Okay, wedding update. Well, you know, let's do the easy part first. Honeymoon update. I paid everything off. We didn't book anything else new yet. Our magic bands came, I showed you those. The only thing I gotta do now is call Disney and find out what happened to her ticket for Mickey's Halloween on the 27th. It disappeared from our itinerary, but everything else is all good. So that's honeymoon. The rest is all wedding. It's been focused more on wedding now. So some of the easy stuff, we just about, actually, did you hear, we should just go ahead and tell Main on Main that Tuesday will come in?
Yeah. I think
Okay, so we got a time, we can't get the whole, they're a little busy because it's a busy season now, so we can't get our whole decorating team in for the decorating meeting, but we're gonna go in and do all of that, you know, measure, figure out exactly where things go. I'm gonna have 100 questions for her. So we got that going on. Mary got hair and makeup scheduled and planned pretty much, or completely?
Completely, I think. I think it's just sorting out when everybody needs to be there.
Okay, very, very nice. I went out with the groom party and we got everybody's tuxedo jackets. Unfortunately, and I'm feeling the pain of, lack of a better term, larger people, because a lot of these like really fancy clothes only go up to certain sizes. Some of them go up to kind of a ridiculous cutoff number, and some go right up to sizes where it's like, oh man, you couldn't go one more. And you know, I feel the pain of like, wow, I didn't realize how limiting clothing choices can be to some people, and I think that's kind of messed up. But we did manage to get jackets for everybody. We got bow ties now for everybody. Everybody's got pants, except we had to get Mike a different one because we had to order it, and they have shipped, but they aren't here yet. We got Mike a shirt because we're trying to find something. I don't know if I like the quality. I was going to see if I wanted to get that for the rest of the guys, but maybe. So still going to get their shirts. But everybody got measured. It was really cute. We did it at Macy's, and like as the lady was putting everybody's jacket and pants and their stuff in their bags so they could carry them over their shoulder, Mike was like, well, I don't want a bag to carry over my shoulder. The lady actually just made a bag to do it. I thought that was really freaking sweet of her. And we caught really good deals. Like these jackets were like $330 jackets we got for $100, just like kind of like I did. And we even saved more on the pants. They were on a bigger sale. So that was really cool. And then we went out to an okay restaurant. I had some wings, some beers, pretty good Oktoberfest. We all hung out, we all had a blast, ran them through the wedding, ran them through the honeymoon stage. We're getting together in a couple weeks for the bachelor party. Haven't decided what that is. And also, I'm not gonna give all the details here, but since I was hanging out with Jerry Williams, who I made Zeppo with, Nick Brown, who we met at Zeppo's premiere, and he was the first person to interview us, Casey Miracle, who is a linchpin of Zeppo happening, and Mike Elmore, who should have been in Zeppo had I known him. Yeah, there was a lot of talk about movies, and oh boy, did we break an idea for all of us to work together on what should be my short film early next year. Although now that I've broken the story, I'm like, is this a short? Did I accidentally turn it into a feature?
There is a short.
Really cool. Yeah,
Turn it into a feature.
I'm gonna write it as it is, and then we'll figure it out from there. But really excited about that. I'm saving this part for the end since that's probably the bigger part. What else have we accomplished? Oh, we're about to get marriage license, but we already talked about that.
Yeah. Oh lordy. I think we finalized some cake stuff.
Yeah, I think we told him about that last week though, because we had that meeting earlier.
Yeah, well, the meeting was last Sunday, and this last weekend is when we talked about actually what the cake was going to look
The design, that's true. We narrowed it down to the final cake design. So you'll see that at the wedding. We don't need to ruin it here, but we did pick that out. Yeah, you're right. I see what you're saying. 23 days from filming this. Oh my God, it's almost 3 weeks. Saturday will be 3 weeks.
Yeah, no, I'm like my hair's week after next, where I get colored and get extensions and.
Oh man. Oh, I will also tell you, I guess I do have a little bit of more honeymoon before we get to the big thing we can tell you about. We finally went to some Spirit Halloweens, and this is kind of honeymoon, but also just Halloween itself. Mary and I picked our actual Halloween costumes. I'll tell you that, because it's going to be cute. We're going to be Gomez and Morticia Addams. I mean, I'm sure it's not like it's uncommon, but I mean, it's a good year to do it. First married couple's costume.
My hair will already be black.
Right, I love it. So that's going to be fun. Mary has one park outfit, and I've got most of the one to match that. And we have ideas, and I might have another park outfit. Today, some of my Star Wars park stuff came, where again, I'm not trying to go full character. I do know the rules of dressing up in Disney or whatever, but of course at Mickey's Halloween, they want you to dress up more. So when I say park outfits, it's like something that's breezy and cool and light. It may not be a perfectly authentic costume, but it gets the idea across, and we can still be extra cute and charming to everybody, as we always are. So all that, and I bought lounge fly bags. I got into those.
Yeah.
No, I didn't go crazy. I bought 2 actual lounge flies and like 1 other bag, but I also bought a fanny pack for short trips to see if we want to use those. And I got this dope ass sling bag that converts to a backpack and looks like a Star Wars prop. I thought it would be cool, but it's super fucking cool. Like I actually fell in love with this bag. I'm like, this is my new bag. So all that.
Show off your bag.
No. Because again, I want to save that for when they see stuff from the park.
All right.
Okay. Anything else before we hit the big stuff that we've handled?
Not that I can think of.
All right, and we may think of something. All right, so rings. We started taking care of rings. Thank God we did, because some of these places were already too late if we need resizing. Some of these places will be cutting it close if we need resizing. And some of these places where we have good options, luckily have on-site jewelers and can do it within a few days. So I deep dive rabbit holed about wedding bands because I never really given much thought to it. And it was pretty easy for me to decide on what I was going to do. Mary a little less easy, but of course, as always, ladies have a lot more choices too.
Yeah.
And,
actually,
sorry.
what I noticed was that when you look at the ladies' rings, there's really like no plain options.
Yeah, you don't find a common like just plain gold band.
I think it was like if you want a plain gold band, you have to go to your men's section and go, give me that skinny one.
Yeah, pretty much. So I can tell you, because mine's pretty easy. I'm going for we're doing 2 wedding bands, at least initially, because as I learned, it felt weird to me at first because I'm like, isn't that supposed to be a symbol and blah, 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 blah. But especially if you do active things, like you don't want to take a pricey ass wedding ring and go swimming in the ocean and lose it, or, you know, get it snagged in your pants or you're climbing or doing something. So you also want to get some silicone bands, which we'll tell you about. But for my main band, I'm probably doing like a 14 karat gold or whatever. Just solid gold, rounded band, and I wanted a 5mm, but 6mm seems to be where I'm going to go. Mary's got some kind of dainty, but a little bit of diamond in it, little flurry-ish. What were some of the words you were using?
Flourish.
Flourishments, yeah. She found 2 or 3 really good choices. Yeah, and we got a couple of options.
Yeah.
We almost narrowed it down. She I think almost knows what she wants there, because she's likely going to have to size, especially being an in-between size. So.
Yeah, I'm a 7.5.
Yeah, I'm an 8. But so we're gonna do that. We're gonna check somewhere out tomorrow, also too, probably, just maybe. I don't know. We got another Spirit Halloween to check out too. Yeah, and pretty much everybody has a secret 30% sale going on.
I don't know if that where to go.
Was it about the main rings?
No, about the other rings.
Well, I was gonna get to that. Then maybe it'll spark it. So for our silicone bands, we ordered those today, and we got the Enzo rings. They have the Star Wars collection. We did the I Love You, I Know, kind of gold, kind of silver. And if we really like it, we're going to order it again in the other version and switch our ring sizes so we can each decide to wear I Love You or I Know in either way. Because I'm going to be I Love You and she's going to be I Know. Because that makes sense.
Everybody at home is going, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And some days we can both wear I Love You. Some days we can both wear I Know, and then it gets really weird.
What was it we were joking about putting on the inside of rings? It's
oh yeah, while we're walking.
It's like the line I drink and I know things. To be like, I
drink and I love you would be mine, which doesn't sound good. But and then yours was I love you and I know things, which sounds accurate. Actually, they both sound accurate, even though mine doesn't sound that good. Oh God, I feel like
mine sounds like blackmail.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Things.
Yeah, mine sounds like I can only tolerate me when I drink, which is not true because I might be more amorous when I'm sober anyway. I have to drink so I don't over annoy her with sexual stuff.
I don't think that works as well as you think.
Probably not. No. But yeah, so I think that's pretty much the story of our rings. We'll have those, and we're gonna get the other stuff. Oh God, we started to do the plan for all the materials and get the materials and plan out how everybody's taking it in and setting it up. And then it also occurred to me is like where we didn't actually hire a DJ, like Kathy may be borrowing dude's equipment, but I don't think he has lighting equipment going in there. Aren't we gonna want some lighting on the dance floor?
Probably.
Yeah. Luckily I have some, but I ain't gonna fucking deal with lugging it out and setting it up on my wedding day. Maybe we really need to we may have to see if we can just bite the bullet. It may overpay, I don't know, but because we also realized, even if Kathy and Brando are doing the photos and the DJing, they can't do that while they're in the wedding party or taking photos of the ceremony. But
yeah.
So yeah, it's little things like that that are now popping up and stressing me out. So We'll have fun though. It'll be cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's that. You still get a cocktail. I don't think there's any video game chat to give you, so still go watch me make a cocktail, I should say. All right, we're gonna go watch Only Murders in the Building and What We Do in the Shadows. See y'all later. So, I'm sorry everybody, I'm just not gonna be able to do a cocktail this week. It's just too late. I don't have a fucking clue what I wanna make. It's almost 1 a.m. Mary's gone to bed like 20 minutes ago. And then as you're about to find out, I've run into some computer problems that are gonna make my night much later. Sorry, I know, it's me. Most of y'all will be like, it's fine. But I'm like, God damn it. Fucking hate when I can't hit the goals I set for myself, and I just can't. Today got away from me. I definitely got later to everything. Got some good stuff done, but and this is why we're trying to get ahead, because I'm also trying to do the wedding stuff. And now I gotta remember that I need to go and send a message to our event people when we can get in for decorating. I apologize. It's fucked up. We'll see if I can make it up for you in the future. All right. Thanks for understanding. Sorry. But you know what I can do? Hold on. Let's finish this bottle of wine for you. How about that? I guess I should finish it. Let's see. What can we talk about for 30 seconds? Well, I finish this wine. It's going to count as the cocktail corner. Could I make a Hogzilli? Would it be possible to make a Hogzilli cocktail? I don't need to do that. I need to get rid of the Hogzilli. It's fucking tasty, but a lot of calories. I don't know. Watch a lot of Disney movies. You'll get those in the banked reviews. Loved the hell out of the finale of Only Murders in the Building. What We Do in the Shadows was great. I loved the reality show format for that. The extra reality, episode 8. You know what I'm talking about. I know it's always kind of a reality show format, but yeah, it's been a pretty good day. It's been a productive day. Found out there's, thanks to Brad Jones, Cinema Snob, there's ketchup flavored Doritos and mustard flavored Doritos, and I need to get those because I want to play with those and then eventually learn how to make my own version. But you're gonna hear some neat ideas coming up on the next segment. Again, jumping around like crazy, and I remember in the next segment I needed to do a cocktail, and I was gonna, but now I'm like, I don't know, man. I just don't have a fucking clue. And honestly, let's be real. With all the calories I had from the goddamn Hogzillito, I don't need to add sugary. I don't need to add any more than usual sugary calorie content to tonight. Maybe I can watch a movie. If I do a short one while I'm pacing to get my 10K Dumbo. I did hit my 20K today, so we are in 20K mode with Disney training. We didn't mention that in the wedding update. Tomorrow we're going to see 3,000 Years of Longing. Hit the Hamburg Spirit Halloween 2 days after they open. Check the Cajolers down there. Probably have some kind of dinner. I'm not the biggest fan of a place like Old Chicago, but we've kind of been going there occasionally because it was next to a place we couldn't get into, and then we found something we kind of really like that's dietary as well. It's like a chicken avocado something salad. It's really tasty. And I can get down on that, and I'm satisfied for the day on less than 500 calories. So. By the way, I'm not shaming anybody. I'm just, you be wherever you're happy. I'm just working on getting to where I want to be happy, especially knowing what's coming up. I want to lose some weight for all the things. But today I was actually legitimately, I say legitimately because most days I have a full pot of coffee. Some days I have a cup of coffee instead of 3. So it's like a legitimate weight day is if I've had 3 cups of coffee. If it's a single cup day, I always have to add a pound in my head to what. And I know they always say don't watch your scale every day. Trust me, I get that for most people. It's fine for me. I like kind of tracking what I'm doing and seeing the cause and effects and results. Scientifically, it works for me. It's not like a
I don't feel pressure to get down, so it doesn't like wig me out or mess with me. It's more of what meals are working, what kind of eating is working, what kind of exercise is working, where can I be happy living a life and enjoying the things I enjoy, but also, you know, work on getting back down. Because we've talked about, like, Mary and I had amazing exercise and dietary routines before lockdowns, and like I had lost like 40 pounds in about a year or less, actually. And I'd gotten down into like the 180, on average 186, 187, still room to work, but I had gotten there from like 226 pounds. And then the pandemic happened, and for a while it was fine. And then eventually, you know, it was a little like, I kind of got back up in the 190s somewhere, and then kind of the 195 somewhere, and then for a while and over 205s, and occasionally dipping over that. It's like, no. So luckily with the Disney training and everything else distracting me from food, really the vlog days are the only days I really go bad. Sometimes Sundays, because Sunday is my dinner day. My reward day for being good all the other days. But it's really nice. Today I was legitimately full pot of coffee, 3 cups at 195. Was that 195.1 or 195.4? Anyways, like I was like actually seeing 195 as a legit number. Yesterday I saw 194 something, but that was on a single cup of coffee, so I couldn't quite count it. But I did weigh, that is what I weighed that day, so it was nice. I don't know. I'm just coming up with shit while I finish this since I can't make a cocktail. And as you'll see, I'm waiting on my computer to charge. And on that note, I'm gonna go make a basic vodka soda. 2.5 ounces of Tito's vodka. A couple ice cubes, fill the glass to a comfortable place with club soda, stir, drink. Lightest calorie liquor cocktail I'm aware of. All right, let's hope I fix my tech problems. Enjoy watching me see it and freak out as I wrap up this video. Bye. All right, this may be a slightly shorter vlog, but it's 12:32 a.m. I still have to edit and time code this entire vlog. That's after I sort out a whole bunch of hodgepodge random. How come you didn't turn on? What do you mean you're bad? Oh no. That's fucked. My computer is apparently not actually plugged in properly. So I have to sort that out, which means it's dead of battery, which means I can't even get started on what I was about to tell you I still have to do tonight at 12:30. Fuck. How the fuck are you not charging? You're totally plugged in. Power's running through an anchor thing. Okay. Fuck me. I gotta figure that out. Let's wrap this up. I'll figure that out afterwards. And if this vlog makes it out by Friday, you know it worked. God damn it. Still have to edit this and time code it and take out the trash. It's 12:30. By now I should be on the deck and getting my 10,000 steps. Whatever. The good news is, few thoughts. The Hogzillito. Honestly, putting a sausage in there, unless it's like I just ground it up or something, it's not the best idea. And then topping it with so much, it's not, you know, I wouldn't mind a version of that because the chili really is the star there. Some of the toppings work. They give you these little hints of flavor. But honestly, I should probably just put chili, rice, cheese and avocado crema, pickles, and hatch chilies. Put that all in the burrito and wrap that in tortilla and bacon and deep fry it. And then it can still be handheld. Also just had the thought, Hogzilla chili nachos. Oh my. Pretty much everything I did on the Hogzillito, but you know, a nacho with big chunks of bacon. That's gonna have to happen. Sorry, waistline. I've been down there picking at pieces of the other half and just like dipping it in things or having it with little things, and it's like, oh yeah. Okay, but yeah, so I do need to wrap this up because apparently now I also have to go fight a computer issue. I don't know why my power source hooked in the way it's always been hooked in has not been charging my computer, so that's lovely. God, it's gonna be one of those nights. I'm gonna be working till 4. Fuck. All right, well, anyways, don't worry. I'll be fine. I'll be in a good mood. I'm about to finish this bottle of wine. I get to drink some other... Oh, fuck me. I have to make a cocktail. So I'm going to go make a cocktail in just a second and film that and put it before here. I have no idea what. Holy shit, now I'm in panic mode. Well, that's okay. My computer's gonna need a minute to charge anyways. Maybe the trash will go out earlier tonight than usual. I should really throw the other half of that Hogzillito away, or else I'm gonna keep picking at it. And by the way, I want to make tortilla chips, because that flour tortilla, the way I deep fried it, and chimichangas, maybe a Thai chili chicken basil enchilada. Ooh, I like the sound of that. All right, we'll see what shows up in the next thing. I've also cooked up something extra special for an upcoming vlog that I'm insane. You're gonna hate me for it, but you're also gonna love me for it. And yeah, I guess I gotta make cookbooks. Everybody keeps saying. And I'm like, why not? I can, I'll just make everything again. I'll perfect things. I'm good at layout. I can write a recipe. I'm not gonna be one of those bullshit like, oh, let me tell you the whole story. When I first met my wife, and then like, I'm not gonna do that bullshit. I'm like, here's the food. Here's the context, here's the reference, here's the recipe, you know? And then it's all layout and design work, which I enjoy, so. All right. But honestly, since I also still have to go make a cocktail, I'm gonna shut up, we're gonna wrap it up here. I'm sorry if it's a little disjointed. Hopefully I didn't screw this up too bad in the next few vlogs. Just bear with us until like mid-October, and we'll be back on normal tracks. But I'm gonna get out of here and go do some more stuff. So thank you. Comment below, what do you think? Anything you wanna make me see, any suggestions? And of course, I always will take your cooking suggestions. I do love learning. So definitely teach me these things if you've got suggestions or whatever. Click the thumbs up button, give me the good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. And of course, remember that we will get through this. We will get through this together. Check out our wedding website at buttsbuddies.com, BUTTSBUDDIES.com, or use the link in the description if you want to play it safe. Check out my music, Eric Butts. It's old school 90s pop punk if you like that kind of thing. Anywhere you listen to music, Spotify, iTunes, whatever. Look me up, try a song or two, see what you think. More stuff coming this year. Short film coming next year, or feature, who knows. So check out my out-of-date website, TheEricButts.com. By the way, if you see me in certain... These pants, for whatever reason, I'm just sitting normally, and I'm going to slide off this chair. And I keep sliding off this chair, and I don't understand it. Other pants like this are fine. It's these pants. I guess that's it. I'm going to leave it there. If I forgot anything, you can figure it out. All right, I'm going to get out of here. I'll see you all later. Bye.